Jerusalem buzzed. The city was alive with the energy of Passover. Crowds thronged the streets, their anticipation almost tangible. Jesus, too, journeyed toward this sacred space, fully aware that it would be his last. His teachings had stirred hearts, but they had also angered powerful men. The religious leaders, feeling their authority threatened, plotted against him. Their world, built on control and outward piety, trembled at his words of love, forgiveness, and radical grace. Yet, Jesus was undeterred. He walked with purpose, knowing the cost of truth and the danger of challenging the status quo. But still, he embraced it all, his love for humanity burning like a fire within him. He entered the temple courts, the very heart of Jewish life, ready for a final confrontation, a last act of love for his people. The air crackled with anticipation. Crowds gathered, eager to hear the rabbi who spoke with such authority.
A king prepared a great banquet, inviting many, but those invited refused to come. Their hearts were hardened, their priorities elsewhere.
Jesus, a master storyteller, wove parables that challenged the religious elite.
There were two sons. One said he would obey, but did not. The other refused at first, but later did his father's will. Outward appearances deceive. Only true righteousness matters.
His words cut through hypocrisy, exposing the emptiness of performative religion. He offered a different way, a path of genuine love and humility, a life flowing from a heart surrendered to God. The tension grew as Jesus directly confronted the religious leaders. He exposed their hypocrisy, their love for status and power.
You honor God with your lips, but your hearts are far from him. You elevate tradition over compassion.
Their outward piety masked inward corruption. Their rigid interpretations of the law stood in stark contrast to the heart of God's commands.
By what authority do you do these things? Who gave you this authority?
The Pharisees and Sadducees fumed, their faces twisted with anger. They sought to trap him, to undermine his influence.
Surely no prophet would act against the traditions of our fathers.
Yet Jesus, with wisdom and clarity, dismantled their arguments. He revealed the truth, buried beneath layers of legalism and self-righteousness.
With all my heart I tell you, true righteousness is not about outward appearances. It flows from a heart transformed by justice, mercy, and faithfulness. These are the values that truly matter, the ones so often overlooked by those in power.
He calls us to humility, to see our deep need for God's grace. It's not easy to hear, but it's the truth we need.
Jesus' words struck a chord with the people. They were tired of the hypocrisy, tired of the oppression. In him, they saw something different. A leader who spoke truth to power, who stood with the marginalized and the forgotten. He embodied love and compassion, the very things missing from those who claim to represent God. As Jesus finished his time in the temple, the crowd grew silent. His words, full of urgency and love, lingered in the air.
This week, let's take a moment to sit with these words. Let's search our hearts. Are we holding on to any hint of hypocrisy or self-righteousness? Are we living with humility, knowing how much we need God's grace?
Jesus had exposed hypocrisy, challenged the powerful, and offered a new way of living. It was unsettling, but it was the truth.
Let's choose to live authentically, letting our actions show the transformative power of his love.
His message was clear, and the weight of his impending sacrifice loomed. As the sun set behind him, Jesus walked away from the temple, leaving behind words that would echo for generations.